Zara and Mike Tyndall's children Lena and Lucas have enjoyed a fun-filled afternoon at the Festival of British Eventing at Gatcombe Park today. The siblings, who are aged 5 and 2, were pictured getting stuck into some of the activities on offer at the annual event on Princess Anne's Gloucestershire estate. Lucas, who has inherited his mother's bright blonde hair, was pictured happily bouncing on a trampoline. The young royal was adorable in a camouflage, waterproof onesie, navy New York branded hoodie and bright blue wellies. Meanwhile, his big sister also wore a version of the same onesie that had a hot pink zip and was pictured wearing a practical pair of green waterproof boots. The siblings, who were being watched over by Zara and her brother's girlfriend Lindsay Wallace, were also joined by their 12-year-old cousin Savannah Phillips. Peter Phillips' eldest daughter looked all grown up as she walked across the estate with a shovel, ready to get stuck into another activity. Later, Lena and Lucas were seen happily tucking into some ice cream, while Zara held onto her son's hand. Yesterday, the young royal happily got stuck into some trampolining with her cousin Mia Tyndall, 9. Earlier today, Zara Tyndall was pictured competing in one of the jumping competitions in the eventing festival. Now in its 28th year, the event includes a course designed by Princess Anne herself. The 3-day event encompasses dressage, show jumping and different cross-country phases. Despite the wet and windy conditions, Zara, who won a silver medal in eventing in the 2012 London Olympics, was entirely focused on the competition at hand. The equestrian, who lives in the Gatcombe Park estate with her family, wore a pair of white trousers, a waterproof navy Land Rover branded jacket and black leather riding boots for today's competition. Despite the wet weather, Princess Anne, 72, proudly watched her daughter compete from the sidelines. The royal was dressed appropriately for the wet weather in a black waterproof, gloves and a black baseball cap by the brand Musto, who Zara has previously modeled for. Anne was entirely gripped by her daughter's performance and was seen holding a crook, which is used for herding sheep. Meanwhile, Timothy, who has been Zara's stepfather for 31 years, wore a green waxed jacket and tweed flat cap. Mia is the eldest of Zara and former rugby star Tyndall's children and is now 22nd in the line of succession. Like her cousin Savannah, Mia is known for a mischievous streak and clearly enjoys running around with her father and cousins at various horse competitions. In March 2021, Zara Tyndall gave birth to the couple's child in the bathroom of their Gatcombe Park home. Sharing the news on his podcast The Good, the Bad and the Rugby, Mike hailed his wife a warrior. The equestrian, who lives in the Gatcombe Park estate with her family, wore a pair of white trousers, a waterproof navy Land Rover branded jacket and black leather riding boots for today's competition.